3.
Yeah.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name that was given to me by my wonderful parents, Isaac Shrem and Marcia, gave me the name and put it on my birth certificate. And it is Stephan Shrem. STEPHANSHREM. Any other questions?
Do you want to talk about what it was like being called Stephen and when you found out it was that on your birth certificate it was Stephan? What was it like when the
all my life I was called Steve, Steven, or Stevie, or even Big S. And until I realized that my name was Stephan and it sounded good on my artist resume. People called me whatever they wanted to call me.
Can you give some kind of artist statement of like what are the kind of paintings you do and like what's the point of them?
What kind of paintings do I do and what is the point of them? I just kind of do paintings that look beautiful to me. And the point of that is just to enjoy myself and bring other people enjoyment at the same time.
So, paintings of tits.
Paintings of the great mother's breasts? Is that what you call tits? That rhymes with zits.
Can you talk about the all you need piece and how the all you need piece, like what it does when you look from one way to the other and how that sums up your philosophy on life and art?
All You Need Is Love, my famous picture, which is changing the world right now while we're talking, in somebody's house and in somebody's heart and in somebody's advertising campaign somewhere in the world right now. All thanks to the diligence of one little artist dilly-dallying around on the street corners of the most beautiful cities in the world of New York and Paris and, well, a few other nice cities also. All You Need Is Love. It includes the Old Bible, the New Bible, the Quran, the Buddha, all the religions, all the people without religions, capitalism, communism, socialism, everyism. And if you buy one of my pictures and it doesn't look better after breakfast in bed, you get your money back. And that's a lifetime guarantee. Fools. Well, I don't know if you... All you need is love. Everything else is just an extra or a waste of time. Anything else?
Well, you didn't tell us about the picture. Can you describe like what the picture actually looks like?
Well, you see all you need on one side, and then when you do the, I call it the Shremograph shuffle, which is good to do with your aerobics, your Tai Chi, or your hip hop. You go to the left, and then you go to the right, and then you go to the right, and then you go to the left. And when you look at both sides clearly, you see that both sides say exactly the same thing, except for some places they're saying things without love. And the things that they both say, the right, the left, and everybody else in the middle, that have to do with I love you, we can all agree that we're all talking about the same thing. It's just that somewhere along the line we get lost in our egos and we run chasing after our own physical desires and forget that the greater picture is all about love. Doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter the color of your skin, doesn't matter how much money you make, doesn't matter if you have a hand or you don't have a leg. Doesn't matter if you're retarded or if you're a rocket scientist figuring out nuclear equations so you can blow up all your nuclear equations. We're all you needists. And there isn't anything anybody can say or do about it. You can fight with it all you want. It's older than the caveman. Even the monkeys practice all you need is love. They don't need a rocket to blast themselves off to Mars or the moon or another dimension. Or a religious philosopher dreaming of heaven or hell because he's so upset because he's unhappy here. Heaven and hell is right here now, and enjoy it while you can. Because who knows what's in the next world? Nobody knows for sure. If there is going to even be a life in the next world for any of us, if any of us deserve it. But all we know is, right now, the world is heaven. Earth is heaven. And some people want to turn that heaven into hell, and they think they're chasing after paradise with all their material wealth, ravaging the entire planet. While we talk, the forest is disappearing. The tigers have nowhere to hunt the deer. The deer have nowhere to eat the grass. All the animals are being condemned to extinction. Another one goes extinct today. Another tongue from indigenous people goes extinct today. And we're all babbling idiots on the computer screens, wondering about what heaven and hell is. Any other questions? Continue.
Why do you think it was so important for me to come to Paris to see you?
Oh my God. That is the most important thing you ever did in your life, kid, was to come to Paris and visit me.
Can you repeat that? What was the most important thing I ever did?
Get on a plane and come to visit me in Paris is the most important thing you ever did in your whole life. And for me anyway.
Why is that?
Well, because you're my kid, you're my son, so together, this is the greatest love in the world. Apart, it's like not even living. Together, it's like paradise.
In Paris.
In Paris. And you didn't do so bad in Paris, kid. Oh, how are the girls here in Paris, by the way, kid?
Great.
You really met some cool girls here. Gosh. Yeah. I have. And it's funny how...
Next question.
Who's interviewing who now, boy wonder? Who gave you those good looks, by the way?
You and my mom.
Oh, well, okay.
Anyways.
God had something to do with it also.
What was it like? Why did you want to, when I got to Paris?
Scoundrel. I'm jealous of this kid.
When we got to Paris.
Yeah, come on, continue. Hurry up.